Well, Merry Christmas. It's here, the big day is finally here, and I'm sure by now you'll have opened your presents, you'll have eaten Christmas dinner, and you'll be feeling uncomfortably full of turkey and chocolate. And maybe you'll be about to tune in to hear what the Queen has to say on this Christmas day. But before we hear what the Queen has to say, I want us just to take a few minutes, just to reflect on what King Jesus might have to say to us today. I mean, it is, after all, his birthday. And it's been quite a year, hasn't it? Well, let's be honest. It's been utter carnage this year, hasn't it? I remember that last week, Google went down for a short amount of time. I had no YouTube, I had no Gmail, I had no Google Drive, I had no search engine. It was a nightmare, and I thought, actually, it pretty much sums up 2020, doesn't it? 2020 has been so bad that even Google has given up on us. But it's true. This year has been a struggle. Mental health, depression, anxiety. Suicide rates are all through the roof this year. Job uncertainty, economic uncertainty, political uncertainty. And speaking to my church family this year, I hear a story repeated again and again and again. Fear, worry, frustration, anger, disappointment, loneliness. This is the story that we're all going through at the moment, and it may be the story that you're going through at the moment as well. But there's also been amazing stories of hope, even in the chaos. As venues have closed across our nation, church buildings have opened up, not for public worship, but for food banks, for compassion ministries, for debt advice. This is the year that churches across our nation have stopped singing and started worshipping. In our own church family, we've seen the reach of Leicester South Food Bank just explode. We've seen new ministries started as the church family meets the practical needs of literally dozens, if not more, families in our local community. In the darkness, the light shines more brightly. And this is what we remember at Christmas, isn't it? Jesus' friend John puts it like this: the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. You see, 2,000 years ago, a baby was born who would change the world forever. He would describe himself as the light of the world, the one who would bring light and hope into a world of darkness and despair. Because this baby would grow into a man who would die on a cross. Why? To pay the penalty for our mess-ups and failures and mistakes, to give us a brand new start so that you and I could be reconnected with the God of the universe, so we could share the promise of an eternal life with him, so that even in the darkness we could see light, in despair we could have hope. Maybe you're having a wonderful time today. I hope you are. And as you celebrate, as you enjoy the food and the drink and the people you're spending time with, as you open all your presents, remember, there is more. There is more. There is a present better than any you're going to open today. You can know God because Jesus. Or maybe you're struggling today. Maybe you feel alone, forgotten, abandoned, unseen. Christmas reminds us that God sees you, that he loved you so much that he sent his one and only son. You are not alone. You have a Father who loves you, who sees you, who sent his son to this earth for you because he wants a relationship with you. See, there's been a lot of talk this year about saving Christmas. Are we going to save Christmas or not? The fact is, we didn't need to save Christmas. We need to be saved by Christmas. Because the message of Christmas is that God has sent his son so that we could have a relationship with him and have hope. That's why for Christians all around the world, Christmas Day is such a joy, because to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and he is Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. And my prayer is that you would know that peace and that joy through meeting Jesus this Christmas. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.